It was a show of workers' solidarity as Kenyans gathered at Nairobi's Uhuru Gardens to mark this year's Labour Day. But beneath the celebrations, chants and waving flags, minimum wage earners were holding on to hope that the government would finally honour long-promised wage increases that are often announced but rarely implemented. Union leaders, led by KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli, took to the stage urging the government to act. While Atwoli had earlier hinted at pushing for a 24% wage increase, his address focused instead on demanding the full implementation of last year's 6% increment.
To date, is not fully implemented. I'm telling you for free and for sure. And there is no any time His Excellency the President has announced the year's salary increase and then it becomes a subject of debate.
Meanwhile, President William Ruto assured workers that the 6% increase will be effected and promised to initiate a fresh review of minimum wages, citing the growing cost of living burdening low-income earners. Atwoli also pressed for statutory deductions to be made from basic pay rather than gross salary, a move he says would ease pressure on workers' payslips.
The cost of living in this country is at around 45%, and that is too high for them. Your minister has tried what he can, but I will assure you, please go to his rescue, try to make sure that these workers are properly compensated.
Even as the Federation of Kenyan Employers, often seen as resistant to the wage hikes, acknowledged the day's tension, Executive Director Jacqueline Mugo, who was not given a chance to speak, said wage reviews must be balanced, cautioning that steep increase could weigh down businesses and disrupt the economy.
Inflation has been high, the cost of living has been high. Generally, the state of the economy has been quite unstable in the last few years. So for both employees and employers, enterprises, it calls for certain tough decisions to be made. And employers are always looking at ways of containing costs and ways of keeping employees in.
David Kagina, K24, Nairobi.